The Lakers just won.
About time, honestly.
Surprisingly.
About fucking time. You know what? Like I just said, the league is lucky that LeBron's not out there right now. Because if he was out there, that would have been a 20-point win.
Facts. But what happened to him again? He got injured. But what's his injury though?
So it has to do with like the nerves on the bottom of his feet. Like he just can't plant well or some shit.
That's crazy.
I don't know, but he's out for like 4 weeks. Hopefully it's sooner.
So are Lakers winning this year?
Oh, buddy, we should have won 3 years in a row. But
Jeez.
yes. Anytime LeBron's on the court,
Okay, if they're not,
we got a
who's
chance.
winning then? Think Nuggets win when Jamal Murray's back?
No, I don't think the Nuggets win. I don't think Jokic has that. I think it's Phoenix.
Over
that's nasty.
Even
I
over
think
Boston
Phoenix.
too?
Yeah. Boston, I don't think has the depth. I think it's more. I don't know. I like Kevin Durant and Devin Booker together. Those guys are different. And they just put it on Dallas. Like I'm pretty sure they both put up 35 plus. They're unstoppable. So
No, the league's getting crazy, bro.
yes.
And Durant's just hopping. Good for him though. You know what?
He's doing
Getting
what
the
he does
bag, trying to get the championship. When you win a championship, you get a bonus. You know, you get more ads, more people, more commercials want to sign with you. You know, so sure, but
best. Even too though, it's like
he's not happy about that.
He's
Yo. He
already-
hates Durant, yo.
But like you gotta look at like he's done it before, so it's like now that he's already done it before, it's nothing new to us. So it's like whatever. Like it's what he does.
No, but you're right. I forgot that I didn't like Durant. Durant's a piece of shit. I actually hate him. He sussed LeBron being like a 6-time champion just by going to Golden State, you know? I forgot about that because it was so long ago, but
Yeah.
that should have never happened.
The dynasty.
That should have never, ever happened.
That was one of the craziest dynasties for. And it
You know what?
still is one. It
What
still
would have
is
been
one.
the craziest is if Westbrook stuck with Harden, stuck with Durant in OKC early. Those guys were young savages, bro, and they were in the playoffs. They were actually doing good.
They were like 21 years old,
Yeah,
Bro, if they
babies.
grew
21,
together,
22. I think they were just too early. And I remember back then, I mean, the OKC, the GM, they chose Ibaka over.
Yeah.
Take that in. Think about that now. They chose Ibaka over Harden because it was about like who's getting paid.
Yeah.
Who wants, like, they were both up for a contract and they ended up paying Ibaka
Yeah.
over fucking Harden. Imagine that.
that's crazy, yo. But yeah, no, Sergio. How you been, brother? Overall, how's everything been, bro?
First of all, welcome to my crib.
Of course,
As you can,
beautiful.
well, as you guys can see, we're
Welcome to your home, yo. This is a home, yo.
right. This is
The
true.
way it's
This
set
is
up,
true.
it's
yes,
different.
Yes. It's a little quiet right now. Usually, I got the two big dogs running around, but you had to put them away because I'm not trying to pay for this equipment in
Yeah,
case
right.
anything happens. But yes, welcome, bro. Welcome. Happy to have you guys here. You guys texted me like 2 hours ago. You guys want to record?
Yeah, that's funny.
Fuck yeah, let's get it.
Last episode was the pre-marathon,
Post marathon,
Post-
bro. We
post-marathon,
celebrated
bro.
you guys
Yeah.
marathon.
Post marathon it was.
and yo, now you're training for a
And now
marathon.
I'm doing it. I'm gonna do it in. Well, I was supposed to be in that one. But now I'm gonna be in this one.
What's the date for your run at this point?
May 7th.
Okay. And how-
May 7th, a Sunday morning. I'm gonna stay at Mutana's house.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stay at Mutana's house the night before. And yeah, I gotta be. I'm running at 8:30.
Yo,
8:30 May
you
7th.
were telling me it's a whole different approach the way you're training for this one.
Yeah,
Explain
bro.
that.
See, last time, what happened is like as you both know, my ankle got all like busted up, and I just wasn't taking the recovery serious. I was just running. I was coming home and just doing other shit aside from, stretching, doing strength work for my legs. So this time, like the first couple runs, my ankle started acting up, and I'm like, okay, like either I take this seriously or I don't fucking run this marathon because I'm not gonna make it. So that's what I do. I run and like I spend like an next hour after my run like doing stretches and doing shit that I've seen. I'm sure you guys have heard of knees over toes.
Yeah.
The knees over toes guy. That guy is an absolute genius. The whole team is genius. And now my whole Instagram is like curated towards like
Running.
I
Yeah.
see bare people running and also recovery.
Yeah.
Like proper stretching, proper strength work. So
See,
yeah,
that's a healthy Instagram feed. I don't know what
Yeah.
yours looks like.
Mine's
We've seen yours.
mine's all over the place. Like even too now, mine like because the last couple months I've just been sending because like apparently it's curated based off whatever you send to people. So like I've recently, like, the boys have all been in the gym,
so
right?
it's all
So I'm just
COVID misinformation.
apparently, right? But no, like I'm just sending my buddies like workout stuff. So now it's like more bodybuilder stuff, or like just like influencers that are in the gym, like talking stuff, like, oh, do it like this, or
Yo, do you like running now?
It's tough. I like running when I'm running. When I'm actually doing it, it's fun. Before, like the whole like thinking of running, it's a love hate. It's a love hate relationship. You know, it's like the gym. It's like you know, until you get to the gym, you sometimes you don't want to go.
Yeah.
You know, I can't say I love it or I hate it. Sometimes I do. Sometimes I don't.
Yeah.
But fuck, I feel like it's more of like a mind game. It's more of a mental game when you're running. Even when you're not running, like the whole like running culture, it's more of a mind game than it is physical.
Did you ever think before that you would run a half marathon?
Fuck no. Fuck no. I remember I didn't even play basketball in my high school days because I got bad ankles, but also because I fucking hated running. Yeah. And I remember basketball tryouts were like suicide for an hour and like running up the stairs for an hour and all this cardio. It was all cardio for basketball. So I would dodge that. I'm like, no, I'm not playing ball.
Well, so it was
because of running.
So was it a mental barrier, or was it like now that you know like how to recover and how to properly like work with your body?
No, I think it's I didn't think I could do it.
Yeah, you were just
didn't like the heaving.
Yeah.
You know, I hated heaving. I hated just
shit.
and I was a little chubbier too. So like I was never into sports. My parents never put me into sports. So like sports was never my thing.
Yeah,
they
say that cardio is the only thing that can make a man a bitch. You can put a man on cardio and every man's gonna drop at one point.
Yep.
And actually it's like, yo, fuck.
even too, it's like cardio is like the one time where like you really feel weak. Where like it doesn't matter like if you're the strongest at this or this or this. Cardio will literally break you down to the point where you're puking. Mm-hmm. You're like, oh, why am I puking just from running up and down stairs? It's like, all right, now we got a bigger problem here, right?
Yeah.
I don't know, like what do you find is like your pain, like, you know, when you're running and you start feeling that pain, do you think past it, or like kind of what's your mitigation for it?
Like when I'm running and it just like hurts, like my mind is going. Truthfully, I think of Goggins, and I think of fucking Andrew Tate in my ear. Andrew Tate in my ear talking about how man has to struggle. You gotta struggle. You gotta put yourself through some painful shit to like build character, to like be a man, you know. So I think about that shit. I think about like the tough motherfuckers out there. Like I think about Goggins running ultra marathons with like broken legs and shit. How the fuck am I not gonna run 5K? And like at kilometer 4, like I'm bust, but like, nah, you just finish it. Yeah, just finish it. That's what I think about. Just finish it. Just finish it. If I stop now, let's say I like what goes through my mind when I feel like I need to rest. If I rest, I'm gonna take longer. Yeah. I might as well finish it now. Like, I just want to finish. Yeah. That's it.
That's crazy, bro. But, like, Tate, yo, how is he still locked up right now?
Yo, if this hasn't shown you that, like, if the past 3 years didn't show you that everything is a fucking movie, then I don't know what can. Cause
wild.
Cause Tate still being in jail after there's been no evidence brought forward is nonsense. I mean, I don't know how the Romanian system works, but like they've extended his 30-day detention twice now because they're still looking for things. Yeah. Like it doesn't make sense. Like they don't have anything on him, but he's still in jail because they're still looking.
Is that crazy?
In other words, they're still fabricating shit. They're still on the lows. They're still trying to. They're probably gonna get him for like maybe he slipped up in some like tax thing, and they're trying to get him there. But they're not gonna get him for any human trafficking things because he's not. He didn't do that shit. I mean, I believe it. I believe that he didn't do that. So
all the victims retracted their statements already.
Exactly. See, all the victims already. You had exactly.
You had a bunch of their statement. You said.
WhatsApp messages came out of them planning it. Trying to get a Netflix special.
Jeez. Right, they were trying to get paid.
Trying to get paid
That's
for a
messed
Netflix
up.
special.
It's kind of messed up to think that like you can literally be targeted like that. You know what I mean?
Like, but what I think is more messed up is the threat of men becoming men in society has to establishments. They're scared of that shit. They're so scared of that shit.
That's what it was. He was saying what was actually happening and how to actually like what was happening in regards to COVID in regards to the agenda of like feminizing men and like and just bringing down the whole masculinity thing. Like that's what they've been trying to do for the last X amount of time, and he just came in polarizing, trying to flip that switch, trying to say that, yo, it's okay if you're a fucking man and you want to work out and get fast cars and drive fast cars. Like, that's not toxic. There's nothing wrong with that. You know, there's nothing wrong with being the man of your house. There's nothing wrong with having gender roles in your home or gender roles in society. There's nothing wrong with that. And they put him in jail for that. Like, that's
crazy.
Imagine that.
Like, what kind of a clown world though? You know, like I saw this one crazy speech that Putin gave to everyone, and he goes, "The West is lost. The West doesn't even know what a male is, doesn't even know what a female is. The West is lost." And I'm sitting there like, don't be saying that, Putin, because like you're making a lot of fucking sense. Like, you know what I mean? I'm not justifying any of the war. Obviously, the leftists will take that and run with it. But but you know what I mean? But nah, man, like he was speaking facts, and we are kind of clownish out here.
I think the biggest issue is like, a good idea can come from anyone. It's just now it's so polarizing that, let's say the wrong person says a good idea, now the good idea is no longer a good idea.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
It's almost like you have to be painted as this like golden white knight or whatever to be able to speak on things that are normal and things that should be actually just discussed, right? But now if you have a good idea but you're not the best person, it's like it can be really thrown under the rug.
It's not. I don't even think it's about having a good idea. It's about saying the agenda that they want you to say. You know, you can be the greatest person ever, i.e., Andrew Tate. Not the greatest person ever, but like you can be like a good guy. But if you're not speaking on their agenda, and you're not going to their, like, you're not going with their topics and their point of view, then you're painted as the bad guy. You are painted as a human trafficker. You're painted as a misogynist. You're painted as all this other garbage. Yeah. If you don't go with their point of view.
Yeah. Like, where does like society roll back on this and go, hey, like, what's the fuck's going on?
I don't think it.
Or
does.
has it gone too far where the waves is about to crash? You know.
Or I think it'll be a reset, like a complete reset.
The great reset.
Like, not the great reset, but like the reset of like society as a whole. Like.
So let's get into that though. Like, you think society in the West is changing like kind of permanently, where like we have to kind of accept it or like move?
Yeah, kind of.
There's no fight back. We can't fight back.
We could try to, but like it's like I think we were like the first test of where it's gonna go down or how it could be, and then now it's like the other place. Like the only way to get away from it is actually to physically move.
Damn.
Yeah. I would say that one of the easiest ways to do that is to move away, because they slowly but surely like have put these ideas on society, and like it's slowly becoming a norm. Yeah. Like, have you guys seen What Is a Woman?
Oh, bro, that documentary is 5-star, brother.
Yo. So there was this one scene where the man goes to Africa, and he starts telling the African tribes, yo, like, you guys heard of a man that wants to be a woman, or a man wants to be a man, or transgender? And like the tribe is laughing at this. They're like, what are you talking about? And that made me realize that those ideas are so normal to us now that we don't even bat an eye. Like, oh, this guy wants to be a woman. Like, oh yeah, that's just normal. Yeah. That's fine. But like to them, that's like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, like that's out of this world. Like that's the first time I've heard such blasphemy.
Literally,
like,
and they're laughing at them. Like, I never want to go to America. Yeah. That's where men want to be women and women want to be men, and it's accepted. It's fine. Like, it's encouraged. You're apparently the bravest woman in the world or you win an award for the bravest woman in the world if you were a man and now you become a woman. What about the woman that just went like the real woman that went to war and was actually brave? Yeah, you know.
Or the real single mother who birthed, her kids, and God forbid something happens to the husband, and she's grinding, and that kid becomes a star, and, right? And right. Like, that's a fucking like heroic woman.
Exactly. So,
not a fucking papi con un pedazo and fucking like I'm sorry, like la puta, like.
Exactly. That's the best. You couldn't have said it.
But like, I mean, it's just kind of crazy, And it's even crazier that like we're diving heavy into this topic, and some people will actually be like, "Oh my gosh, how dare they?
they're not inclusive, or they're so bigoted. They're such bigots.
Do you think
I'm saying this right now. I'm saying this right now. Anybody who's on the opposite view, let's have a seat and let's talk. You know, you're invited on the next episode, like genuinely, and let's talk about it. If you got a problem with it.
Do you think the word bigot is very like just loosely used nowadays?
It's a buzzword. It's a buzzword.
It's like,
Like,
you know,
What is the definition of a bigot?
Go ahead.
Honestly, I couldn't give the definition. Like, I have like what a thought of what a bigot is, but I honestly
I can.
Yeah, Google
Here.
dictionary.
Yeah, I'm trying to see this because like that
no, but,
word
like,
has been abused lately.
I'm just saying it's just very like
I feel like it's a buzzword. Just like, go ahead, sorry, man.
No, I was just saying essentially like if you think about it, like it was used before, but not to the extent of where it is now. Like, you know what I mean? Like you'll hear it left, right, and center nowadays. Like, oh, you're
A person who is, whoa, that's a big word, obstinately or unreasonably attached to a belief, opinion, or faction, especially one who is prejudiced against or antagonist towards a like
Someone else.
But the fact that all these big words are being used to describe this, like, you know what I mean? Like, you can justify anyone technically being a bigot based on your
If
point
you're-
of view, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's wild, bro. That's crazy.
Well, it's just a
Um,
buzzword. It's just a buzzword.
yeah.
Just like misogyny is a buzzword. Just like many words like racist. That's a huge buzzword right now. Like if you use that, like if you call somebody a racist, like that's like obviously that's a super horrible thing. But it has. I feel like it has so much more power nowadays.
You know what's crazy? And bro, when we went to Amsterdam, bro, you see so many different cultures, you know, like black, Spanish. You even saw like white people. You saw Europeans. You saw Italians. Like, bro, there was no racism.
Right.
Like to that, like it didn't feel like that was even a word there. We're here, anything's racism, bro. Anything's fucking racism. The fact that maybe I gave you a cup first and not someone else, oh, you might be racist too.
Yeah, no. See,
Like they justify stupid shit here, you know?
Right.
even too, it's just like the ideas that are built. They're just not without reason. You know what I mean? It's too like.
They're constructed.
Yeah,
in a
and
way.
like even too, it's like I feel like we're such a like a hot country in that sense of like how we let minor things affect us so much, and then they can just blow up, and it's like that really wasn't the extent of the conversation. Or even too, it's like this actually made me laugh. So I was watching or not watching. It was on Instagram. I'm going through Instagram. This one page they're posting like Tom Segura and his wife. They're just like they're doing a bit where he's like, oh, I hate the poorest. They're so like whatever. Like, you know, he's talking very sarcastically about it. It's like, oh, I think it was wash towels. They were talking about wash towels. He's like, only the poorest do it. But he's laughing while he's saying it. But then you read the post, it's like, oh, popular podcaster diminishing poor people by saying only poor people. It's like that's not the context of it.
Right. There's context behind it.
Exactly, right? And it's like, even too, it's like, especially as a comedian, you know, like you're going to say like things that slander one side, but it's not riddled with fact at all.
Because everything is based off emotion here, you know?
Yeah.
How do you feel? Do you feel sad? Okay, you feel sad for a reason. Let's put this like blame on something.
Right.
Like, there
blow
has
it
to be a
up and-
reason.
yeah,
But like
such a-
think about it. Emotion is the most cheapest way a human can react to. You know, think about it. Like when you're super like when you're ready to do something, you know what I mean? Like whether you want to fight someone or you're really angry or you want to break a wall, like if you react and break that wall, that's all emotion. Was that smart?
Mm-hmm.
No, but like we're guiding societies with emotion. So it's like, what the fuck, man? Like,
Yeah, logic's kind of out of the window at this point.
logic is out of the window, bro. We dove deep into the ocean there.
Okay, yo, let's get some conspiracy theories now. This is the fun stuff.
Conspiracies. What's the one you believe?
That I believe, I don't know, but like I think we were saying earlier. So like the Ford patenting their cars where they can like repossess themselves. I think that's like the first step into like control.
I think they can only do that on EVs, no? Like I don't think they can
Yeah,
do that on,
well,
on,
like, yeah,
on, like
that's-
normal.
So what's the
gas vehicles.
conspiracy?
So it'd be like, well, the conspiracy would be there that they get everybody using like electric cars, and then whenever they need.
No,
to
but that's like a
repossess-
fact, I think.
Well, they want so I feel like what's happening or the whole what they're portraying to the media and what they're portraying to us is you should drive electric cars because it'll save the environment,
Exactly.
right? The hidden message behind that or the hidden agenda behind that is that electric cars can be controlled by an external force.
Yeah.
For example, the government. So
or hacker.
or a hacker. So eventually, the end goal would be for the government to have control over your car. And if you have, for example, the social credit score, if you have a bad social credit score and you start saying some stupid shit online that the government's against, for example, this podcast, then you go try to get in your car to go get some groceries and you can't. Your car doesn't work because your credit score is now lower. And yeah, that's the idea.
Crazy, bro.
That'd be weird, to be honest.
That's the conspiracy that eventually they're trying to use
like
electric cars for that.
It's like a fake happy China.
It is. That's what. What China's the most like there's fucking cameras everywhere.
Yeah.
That's what they're trying to do.
Yeah.
That's what they want to do. You can't do anything in China without like being watched.
Yeah. Fuck, I don't even know about a conspiracy that I believe in, cause like I don't really believe in like the Earth is flat and all that shit's round. Like,
No shit's
you know what I
true.
mean?
We gotta talk to Deshaun about that. Deshaun.
He thinks the Earth is flat, eh?
No, Deshaun.
Oh.
I don't know. I don't know until like put me out in space and I'll give you an answer.
Facts.
I don't know anything. What's one that I think I got into conspiracies, bro, back like with 9/11. 9/11 was a spark there.
The first one, for
Yeah.
sure.
9/11 was the first one, and then I got off it for a long time, up until they try to force me to take a vax.
Yeah.
That's when yeah, I gotta say that with some fucking juice. Right when they forced me to take, well, they tried to. But now I'm off it again. Honestly, I pay attention to my dogs.
Yeah.
I just do my shit.
Do you think it's negative to like put so much energy into them sometimes because of like how they make you feel?
I
Or,
know
like,
it can. I know it can because it consumed me for the first or the last 2 years of it, the last year of it, the second year, like before the vaxxers came out, and like after once we were told that I was told that I couldn't go to the gym, mall, all this shit. That's when it was really fucking with me. That's all I was thinking about. My Instagram was curated to all of that, everything that was against, or really speaking the truth. Everything that was speaking the truth. That's all I was watching.
Yeah.
So yes, it can fuck with you. That's why I don't pay attention to it anymore. All these little train things about chemical shit exploding or all these fake UFOs in the sky. I stay away. I don't even. I just go on my run.
Yeah.
I walk
you
my
can't get
dog.
lost in it, because what I learned is that like you can every day you can find something crazy. There's always a crazy story.
Yeah.
There's so much chaotic shit going on in this world at the same time that like it's like inevitable for something just weird to happen.
Even to those, like we're just like we have too much access to news now. Like news, you have to sit, like you'd have to come home, sit at the TV, 6 o'clock news, 9 o'clock news. Right now, it's like news every second of your life.
And news is only a sentence. You don't read past the
Yeah,
this
exactly.
people died here, earthquake, this. No, that's your news, and then you're on to the next stuff.
Right.
And you start talking
We
about
have such,
that.
what do you call it? Short attention spans nowadays, especially because of TikTok. Because TikTok or Reels on Instagram has taught us to just have like a 5-second attention span and just keep scrolling on shit. Like it's hard for everybody to just watch a long form video nowadays.
Yeah.
That's why Reels are so huge now. That's why you want to take your podcast and get a little clip and put that, and like I feel like the clip, you guys will know this, the clip does better than the actual podcast because everyone just watches 5-second, 6-second interactive videos with subtitles, and you just go to the next video. You go to the next video. Not everybody wants to sit and watch for an hour.
There are a lot of people that I even know that literally will say, like, I've seen most of the podcast, but they've seen it through Reels or Shorts. Like, they actually won't consume it. They'll just know, like, the main points, right?
Exactly. That's where we are now.
It's crazy, and I wonder like how far that goes. You know what I mean? Like, there's no way you can shorten 10 seconds. Like, there's no way we can. You know what I mean? Like, is that gonna be the baseline for a bit until that shit's in our brain?
Could be, to be honest with you.
Until it's in our fucking eyelids.
Literally,
or not
bro.
eyelids, pupils.
Yeah,
You just see it right here.
That's when it gets messy, bro.
Do you want that, though?
Fuck no.
I don't mind the idea of it, but, like...
I can justify it for like if someone's paralyzed and you got to put something in their brain to walk again, like, if you could better the quality of life, sure, but like for general public to be downloading shit on speed, hell no, I'm not down for that.
You don't think that could be a quality of life benefit, though?
No, brother. At that point, there's no life.
No, who controls that?
Life is you controlling and balancing your own emotions with everything that's presented. But like once you have that, it's like it's not. It's like a 24/7 Adderall. Like you're just always. Is that normal? Is that good for the body? We don't know.
Probably not. But like, that's what I'm saying. Though you don't think there's any benefit to it in any way?
No. There are some benefits, but I think
from like a not scientific, but let's say like a knowledge or like, you know what I mean. You need
It'll
to harvest
it'll
like
make a
job.
big gap between those who have money and those who don't.
Yeah.
Those who don't are gonna become sadly like just part of like the same way we look at like animals. If it goes that far, I'm saying, and if people actually put Neuralink and 10 years past, 50 years past, the difference between two populations is going to be so radical that like they're going to be living separate. They won't care.
Well, picture.
You know what I mean?
I'm sure you've seen Elysium, the movie Elysium.
Great movie.
That's how it is.
I don't think
like,
I've seen it.
Okay, so basically the rich built this fucking ring outside of Earth, and that's where they live.
Yeah.
And they left Earth to rot, and that's the poor people live here.
That's fucked.
And the rich people live. You can see it, like it looks cool as fuck in the movie. You can see the ring, like outside of Earth, and that's where the rich go.
Kind of like Saturn. Think of Saturn.
Yeah,
It's just
yeah.
that. You
But it's
live on
right
the
there,
other part.
like you can fly back and forth from Earth
okay.
to
That's wild, bro. But like honestly, like that's what's gonna happen. Like no one's gonna be able to afford that.
Just get a loan.
Get a loan, he says.
You're so smart, you'll be able to pay it back.
That is true. But it is true. It is true. That is a loophole, right?
Well, does
'Cause,
it? I mean, it depends. What does it give you knowledge, or like what does
if
it?
you have access to the internet, 100%. You have.
But what if you're
everything.
just a sicko, man? Like, what if you're just a sick puppy who doesn't, who you don't want your brain to be fucking having access to everything because you just fuck yourself over. You know what I mean? And die. Like,
Well, then
Stay broke, brokey.
the what?
Stay broke.
Yeah.
Stay
broke,
broke,
he says.
brokey.
shout out Tate. Shout out Tate.
But yeah, bro, that's wild.
That would be crazy.
It's bound to happen though.
It is. It's like, well, that's the next step for us, right? It's like now we have to integrate technology into us. Like we've already put it in 100% of our lives. It's now when it becomes part of us.
You know, it's one conspiracy theory that I actually just thought about that like is kind of wild is the fact that like all these UFO sightings, like in the next couple of years, we're gonna see a lot more like aliens and UFOs, and they're gonna expose all that stuff. And the reason why they're doing that is to try to merge all religions to one religion, because the human population is going to be so scared of like an extraterrestrial like life that we're going to have to
One
do
world government.
one world government, one world religion, all that under all control. And when that happens,
Well, that's what they're trying to do. That's what they just try to do with COVID, bro. They're trying to do this whole one world, one health organization, like a global pandemic. Like everybody's got to come together. Fuck off, yo. Leave me the fuck alone.
Yeah.
That's really it. Leave me alone.
especially that lead speaker of who?
Oh,
Yo,
Klaus
Klaus
Schwab.
Schwab. Yo, if there's
No,
if
no,
you
that's
were
of the World Economic Forum.
yes.
Who is the guy with tight curly hair, the black guy who was talking the whole
Yeah,
time? in
yeah. I
COVID?
know that. I don't know his
I
name.
don't
I don't know his name. But he's just a a Klaus Schwab
Copycat.
puppet.
Yeah.
He's just a puppet.
Who the hell is Klaus Schwab, bro?
If you were to ever write a script on what a villain was gonna look like in a modern world,
Him.
it's that
And
motherfucker.
the way he
And
sounds,
exactly
too.
how he talks too, bro. He talks so fucking just
Cryptic.
evil. He just
Yeah.
looks evil. He talks evil. He's got this Russian or whatever the fuck accent, and it's just like, nah, bro.
Yeah.
Nah, you're not
What a
from here.
sicko.
You're a reptile. That's what
Yeah.
you are. You're a fucking reptile.
And he also has little Greta under his fucking wing too.
Yeah, that's
I hate Greta staging, bro. All these arrests, like yo,
it's so
stop
funny
that, Greta.
They talk about all this climate change bullshit, how they want
Stop that, Greta.
how they want to stop climate
Listen to
change,
shit.
but like
Stop that, Greta.
they're all flying into these conventions in their
Yeah.
fucking private planes.
Wow.
You don't care about climate change if you're all flying into one city.
It doesn't
from
make sense.
The amount of CO2 that private plane
Emits.
within like 20 minutes is the same amount that a normal person would their whole fucking life in a car.
Wow.
From a private jet in 20 minutes.
It's crazy. I
Don't
heard
talk to me don't tell me that you care about this shit.
Davos. That's where they all meet in Davos, right, or something like that. Yeah, that's where they all meet. And I heard that place is like low key a little mini Amsterdam. So all these world leaders go there and they just
Yeah,
want to
they're
do
just
red light
nasty
districts.
shit,
Yeah.
sickos, you know.
They lost their island.
The what?
Yeah,
Yeah.
what was that island
remember
called?
the Jeff Epstein? Yeah.
Yes.
St.
God.
James
Their
Island.
list came
Bro.
out the other day. Yo, Six Buzz got shook after once they posted that and they deleted it super fast.
I wonder
Did you
what
see that?
happened, bro. Why did Six Buzz get so shooken up?
Who knows? That's even too.
I'm surprised that they took it off. within like
I'm not.
what was it, 10, 20 minutes?
I'm not. I mean, like they must
Your
have got a
Instagram.
heavy threat.
Or they're
like,
worried about their Instagram going down. It's like, especially too, it's like if it's your money at that point, it's like.
It is, yes.
Yeah.
And they have such a big following. I got like you and I could post that.
No, apparently,
But-
I think I heard on Money Buys Happiness. Anthony, I think, said it that Jay-Z DM'd them. That's the rumor going on. Jay-Z DM'd them because he was on the
DM
list.
6 Buzz.
Yeah, I said, yo, like,
Get
kick it off.
off that.
He's on there, bro.
I know, that's what I mean. That's why the rumor is that he DM'd 6Buzz and was like, yo, like, get
Off that.
off this right now.
That'd be wild if he did.
Yeah.
Wild as hell.
Yeah. But hey, bro, I mean, yo, that's fucked, this whole Epstein Island shit and how people aren't arrested yet.
I just
you know what I
hate-
mean? Shit isn't being talked about more.
I just
It's
hate how it
like,
just went under the rug now. It's like it literally that
Nobody
was the biggest story if ever, and no like that should have been biggest headlines. People should have been arrested. People should have figured stuff out, and all that happened was a good Netflix documentary.
And
know
then
what's
COVID
crazy?
happened. No, and that's what happened because I'm pretty sure that happened right before COVID.
Yeah, or
So I swear they unleashed COVID to fucking
mask it.
to mask it because everybody in the world, like all the huge people, all the big influential like famous people were involved in that.
yeah.
And then all of a sudden, fucking a month later, COVID happens,
Just
and,
goes
and
Bro,
this guy
think
killed himself.
That
apparently.
just proves the power of blackmail. Like
Yeah,
I'm just saying, like, in reality, like, I'm not saying use it, but I'm saying, like, how fucked is it that this guy had so much, like, on people, like, don't do this because I have a video of you doing this and this and this. How creepy.
That's wild. It's wild that like you don't like just to be in a room, you're willing to do so much.
You gotta do
and
shit.
then
You
look
gotta-
what happens after.
Yeah, crazy. That's fucked, bro. I mean, hey, though, this is the world we live in now, boys.
Yeah, are you fully asleep, bro? I'm just noticing this now. I guess
On
I
this
guess
time. This time, yeah, I'm like
we don't sit in front of each other for a long time.
halfway
ever,
on this
so
one, and then I think I go April 20th for the next part on this arm.
That's
So,
hard.
like,
So
I'll
what are you
be-
doing there? What are you
Over
what are you
here,
saying?
we're gonna do a horror scene, so it's just every.
Who's next? Are you gonna put Heath
Fred-
Ledger?
Nah, next one I'm gonna do Freddy Krueger, cause like just by the way.
So this
the
is like a
layout-
family arm.
Yeah, it's my
And
family arm.
explain it.
And this is my horror. So it's just a bunch of wolves because me and my mom and brother, we're a wolf pack. So this
Yep.
is like my wolf pack arm.
Yep.
And then this one's just going to be like a bunch of horror monsters that I used to like as a little kid. Well, I was scared of them as a little kid. And then just as I've gotten older, I've got a big affinity for horror movies. So it's like almost kind of conquering your fear in a way. So I'm just getting them a bunch done. And it's even too, it's like, it's a good like convo starter. I've found a lot. People
Oh, so
be
you
like,
did it for the shorties.
Nah,
Yeah,
it's
you
not
did it-
for
I'm
sure.
joking,
It's just like in general. It's just
relax,
it's just a good
relax.
convo starter.
No, it's
Like
okay
I've
if
had
you
a
did it
lot.
for shorties.
I've had a lot of people just ask, they're like, "Oh, sick, you have this horror person." It's like, "Oh, why'd you get that one?" And then like you just, I don't know. I think a lot of people can either have a conversation about like fears. You know what I mean? When you're like, "Oh, I used to be scared of that," or "I hate horror movies," blah blah blah. It's still a convo in the end of the day.
Right. Okay. Okay, I hear that. So, Freddy Krueger. Who's the most scariest man that you?
I honestly, the first one, I didn't like Hannibal Lecter at all. It was a little
No,
kid.
no, no. Sorry. Who is like the character that's? My bad. I'm here talking up to the ceiling. Who's the character that like fucks you the most or fucked
Hannibal
with you the
Lecter
most?
probably.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
Hannibal Lecter.
That's don't you have him?
Yeah,
That's the guy with the mask, right?
Yeah, it's the first one I got done. That's like the guy who like eats people. And I just didn't like it because it's so real. Like,
So like Dahmer.
yeah, it's
Jeez.
like it's just you gotta think it's like that's the most realistic, I guess, like monster villain that
Right.
you could like encounter in your
Right.
like real life, right? It's like it's a normal human being that just likes to eat you. So that's kind of fucked.
Very
Sounds like
fucked.
Dahmer. Sounds like Dahmer.
Very fucked, bro. What about you, yo? Tell me about your tat session, yo. You were sweating out there. You're sweating out there.
I don't even want to remember it, bro.
Why
It
you
was-
puked?
No, I didn't puke, but I was squirming, bro. Like I was squirming on the chair. That shit fucking hurt.
Really on the back of the neck hurts like bad?
Yeah, yeah.
Must
It was.
think about the nerves, bro.
I don't know.
It
I
was
thought-
more. It was more of the fact that I couldn't see him, so I didn't know when I could hear the buzz, but I didn't know when the needle was gonna go on my and like the long lines that he had to do for the wings. It was just
How
I
long?
was not expecting it. It
How
was like
long?
an hour and a half, 2 hours.
It's not
Yeah.
bad. It's not bad.
It was different, but you know what? Fuck it, we got it done. Andrew said struggle, fucking struggle. That was a struggle.
What do you want to do next?
I feel like hold on. I feel like I had a different type of respect for like tattoos after that. It's like a badge of honor when you have a fucking tattoo
Wait till you get it right
because
here.
of the pain that you go through for
Yeah.
it.
Right here, the inside of the arms, and like right by your like armpit.
Yeah.
It's the worst pain because like it's the most tender skin. Like it hasn't been like dealt with at all in any way. Like it's never been brushed by anything. Like
Right.
so when it touches there, I remember just like I'm like, it felt like paper thin. That's how skinny the skin felt, like paper thin, and you just feel everything.
I really have nothing to compare to, but the finger killed.
Yeah,
inside the
I've
finger,
avoided
bro, it just literally felt like there was a knife, just like, and I was just this quiet, just like, Urgh.
That's what people say.
just
Like,
gotta take it.
I seen someone who got their palm done recently, and I'm like, ugh, palms are bad. Like,
yeah,
bad
I would get
how
the
thick it is.
the top of my hand, but definitely not the palm.
Yeah, you wouldn't do the inside palm.
Fuck no.
Imagine that. Ugh.
Oh yeah, that sucks.
No.
Yeah, what's your next one? You got your next one?
Yeah, actually, I'm trying to get some on my forearm here.
Like wording?
No. I'm trying to get a symbol, the Down syndrome symbol,
Yeah.
on my forearm, and then we'll go from there. I don't know what else I'm gonna get, but we'll go from there.
I want to get the puzzle piece for my brother for the autism. I thought
Right.
I think that's a sick tattoo to get eventually. But
Yeah.
I want to get it in like a sleeve, almost idea. So then that way it's like you cut out the puzzle piece, and you kind of have it there. I think that'd be a sick idea.
Okay, so sleeve all the way around it, and just
and then you have a puzzle,
and then leave the
piece
puzzle
exactly.
open.
Right,
Yeah,
exactly. Where it's just
I
a
get
puzzle
that.
piece there, and
I get
it's
that.
like I don't know, cause like I've seen people, cause like I think it's usually colored, but like I'm not a fan of colored tattoos. Period. Like I don't think I'll do them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I'm like, how can I incorporate in like a way I would do it?
What is
so,
the Down syndrome symbol?
There's different ones. I mean, there's a ribbon.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what color it is. There's a ribbon, but then there's also we can put it up.
Yeah,
There's
we
also
put it
like
up. That's what you're gonna get like tatted here. Eh? That's
Well, it's actually on the like in the inside of my.
Oh,
it's gonna
dope.
be like a I would say like 6-7 inches
yeah.
True.
That's hype.
on there. Yeah.
Yo, so she better answer you, the tattoo artist.
Patience.
Patience.
So I've learned that
Literally.
with tattoo artists, they're busy.
Oh yeah.
Stay on the good
It
side.
takes forever,
Patience.
man. It takes forever. Like even too, like when I first started this arm, it took 3 years to be done by the end of it. So
Right.
it's like it's not like you can definitely get it done quick, especially if you have somebody who has like can bang them all out in like a month. But
Right.
it usually takes forever to get a full
No,
thing
I'm
done.
referring to patience as in like patience on the tattoo artist getting back to you. I don't know.
True.
I mean,
Yeah.
with this specific one, maybe we can blur it out who it is. Forget that I said who it is, but with this specific one, it's taken a little longer than expected.
Yeah.
For for an answer back.
Probably
Yeah.
got mad work going down. So
Exactly,
Right?
exactly. You're busy. You're a tattoo artist. I get it.
I
Yeah.
feel you.
The craziest thing is, remember when we went to get my suits fitted, and the one shorty was like, "Yo, I got a tattoo in every city I went in on, and my whole back's tatted. I sat for 26 hours." She said,
Yeah. She's
some wild shit. Like, think about that.
at a
Like,
show.
so-
They did it at a show too.
They must have put her to sleep, bro.
No.
Right, like that picture you
Yeah,
sent me
that
the other
picture.
day.
Because like, there's no way. Like, I saw this one guy getting like tatted from like 5 different artists, all parts of his bodies at the same time. Like, bro, you must be put to sleep, bro.
That or they just give you something. Like,
Yeah.
No. They did. There's this one tight end in the NFL that they
Sedated.
sedate him
Yeah.
fully, like he goes under in anesthesia.
That'd be whack though, cause like to get a tattoo, like it
Yeah,
just-
the
but if you want to get a
response,
full
yeah.
piece done like right away, and you have the money, like let's say the whole procedure costs like $20K.
Yeah, but the thing is with anesthesia, you never like. I know as good as we are at it now, it's like you never know. You could go out and you're not coming
This is
back.
true.
You know
This
what I
is
mean?
true.
I think I forget what the percentage is, but it's pretty.
Oh,
it's still,
don't
it's still
say
pretty
that,
high.
bro.
No,
Like,
this is true.
I know, but
It's
it's fucked, bro. Like
It's true,
just
though.
regular anesthesia can just put a
Yeah,
man.
literally,
like, that's
literally, it could take
fucking
you out.
scary.
You might just not come back.
Yep.
Well, like, what's the percentage of that?
I don't know.
I'm sure it's
Pretty high.
I gotta talk to Dr. Yuma, bro. He's an anesthesiologist.
Is he really an
Oh yeah,
anesthesi-
yeah.
really?
So he knows the little one too.
But no, like it's definitely like it's high, but it's like that we've gotten so good at it, and we've done it for so many years, where it's like obviously lower, but like I know it's like the older you get, the percentage is way
Goes
higher.
higher.
Well, yeah, that shit hits, bro. I remember when I got my thumb surgery, like they put me to sleep, and then I just woke up with a cast.
Right.
Like,
It's the best sleep ever, though.
oh, it's mud.
You
mud.
like wake up.
You wake up groggy, bro. Like you just took a couple edibles. Like you feel like that. You're just kind of like, oh fuck. Like, yeah, it's mud.
Yeah, no.
It's mud.
Oh, that's funny. Okay. Okay.
fun.
Bet.
But yeah, what else? What else, boys?
What else
I
you
don't
want
know.
to
What else
chat?
should
You
we
guys,
open
you guys
up?
are thirsty, bro. You guys beat me to it.
Yeah.
bro.
I don't know.
I mean, big things coming up for March.
Yeah,
You
we
know,
got a
anything
couple.
new?
Yeah. Here, let me interview you guys. How about
Yeah,
Okay, take the role, yo. This is exclusive, yo.
that? Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. This is
Exclusive.
I hate it. Yeah, you interview. I gotta do one of the cocas.
I swear, Coca's the only one that ever walks off the stage, bro. I've never seen you
Mostly.
walk off the stage, bro.
I think
Figure
I've
it out.
done it once in Toronto. I done it once, and it
Okay.
was after talking shit to Coca about it. So it was just it was just perfect timing.
So it's better not. Okay. Okay. So what's your favorite part about this?
About the podcast,
Yeah, about doing the podcast.
honestly, just like talking to people. Straight up,
just
like,
getting to
talking
know people, or like maybe meeting people you never thought you would.
Yeah, and like even like people like I know you, you know, like
Yeah.
you're one of like my groomsmen at my wedding, bro. Like you're my brother, and fucking I'm still like asking you questions I wouldn't ask you if we're just kicking it.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So it's like I kind of get to know you more in a weird way. It's that's the funnest thing. It's just talking to people, bro, and like and yeah, and just like the feedback that we're getting from people who listen to episodes, and they're like, oh, what the hell? Like I can do this like now. Like how's a 24-year-old buying real estate? How is like
right?
Like you know what I mean? Like
right.
That's exciting.
Right.
That's what I would say, bro.
Well, you're not 24, bro. You're 28.
Yeah, no. I'm talking about like the people we had on the pod, right? Like those guys, like
yes,
it's good for
people
to hear those.
Okay,
you know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah, I wish I was 24 still, but
I feel like COVID took like 3-4 years away from me.
Well, I was saying that the other week. I'm still 26.
Yeah, like in my mind, I'm 25.
You know what I mean,
Yeah.
they robbed 2 years of your life like this.
Literally, bro. Literally.
Didn't it happen right before yours?
Literally, it was like the week before, I think. Because literally, like, we shut down on like March 17th or the 18th week, and then like my birthday was literally a week after, and I'm like,
Tragic.
that's cool. That's cool. So,
Remember that one time when this guy had the vid and we were in the car? He had COVID, and then me and you were in a car, and then you're like, yo, boys.
I had
you're
to
like,
tell
boys, I'm sorry. I just tested
well-
positive. And me and Sergio are like, fuck, bro.
We were just
Well,
with
it was
them.
wild
We
too,
were
because
just
like that
with
was like when it first like ever like
Yeah,
it was
that's-
like the first like actually like us finding out about it, and it's like, oh, the first person that we actually knew who had it, and it's like me. I'm like, okay, you guys got to check, and then it was just like the whole.
We did go. We got checked here.
We
Yeah.
did in St.
In
Thomas.
St. Thomas.
Yeah. They didn't want to take us
I
in
remember
London.
I spent New Year's in my basement because of you, bro.
Yeah.
A lot of people did. Like, a lot of people did. It was pretty.
That's what was spooky about it, was that shit was hitting around the holidays always. Right when the big events happened, the big gatherings, all of a sudden people are close by are getting sick.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's true. It is flu season.
No, but there was no flu when COVID was around, bro. What do you mean? There was no flu. It disappeared for 2 years.
See, that's the spooky part about it. It's
It
like,
disappeared. There was no flu.
Sergio, what's new with you though, Pop? What's new with you? What are your your little 1-2 future endeavors?
Marathon. Get that out of the way. I was just talking to my wife about this, Laura. The wedding. Like I try to think about like what's next.
Yeah.
What's the next thing that we have? I got the marathon. No, we just came back. We just came back from Dominican. Marathon, your bachelor, the wedding.
Yeah.
And I'm just ready for summer. I hate this little midpoint of like
The cold.
winter, spring, summer, because it's so muddy out there. It's disgusting. So
Yeah.
yes, that's what I'm looking forward to.
No,
Your
I hear that.
bachelor. Honestly, your bachelor is what I'm looking forward to.
Like honestly, I can't wait just the summertime. Like this huge. There's this spree of like too much is going on right now, which is not obviously bad.
Yeah.
But it's just like so much is going on right now. It seems
So
like
what, in
life-
the summer less happens?
Yeah, it's just I feel like summer. Yeah, obviously like more is going on, I guess, socially, but overall it's like I feel like it's kind of a downtime still. Like you're doing stuff, but like you get more time to like just be outside.
It's
go
just
for
different,
walks.
bro. It's just different vibe. I don't know what
Yeah.
it is, yo. The sun
Patio
hits.
season too.
Oh, patio season.
Yeah, you're right. The sun
Yeah.
hits different. When I was in Dominican, bro, I woke up every morning just happy. Not even because obviously I'm on vacation. It's great, but like
But you were out there low key working too, because you were looking at some properties. Out
I
there.
was looking at some real estate because
So,
like what you said
it's
earlier, the
crazy.
easiest way to get away from this
So
is to leave.
Oh.
So like I want to leave eventually. Eventually,
Yeah.
I'll be in Dominican.
So how was that process like?
Truthfully, I just looked on Google like Punta Cana real estate, and there's some beautiful homes, beautiful homes. Like it looks like you're in Miami, like gated communities,
Yeah.
artificial oceans or artificial like lakes, all this crazy shit that's in Dominican. So yeah, I just messaged somebody. I just messaged through there like, I'm interested, and then I had a lady message me on WhatsApp,
Yeah.
like a real
What's
estate
the prices
agent.
like?
Okay, so they were like between 350 and 400 US for a big ass house.
Yeah.
Not even built yet, like a
Pool
new
too?
build pool,
Jeez.
a double garage, Dominican palm trees everywhere. Like,
Yeah.
You know, I would say they're like maybe 30% to 40% cheaper than they are here
Mm-hmm.
for the type of house.
Yeah,
for the type
yeah.
of house
That's
that you're
crazy.
getting. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's dope, bro. Like that's super sick. I could see. I know, man. Like Sergio's gonna have properties out there.
Yeah, that's the idea,
in the
bro.
islands.
That's the idea. I
Yo,
would
come here,
love
yo.
to live in
Airbnbs. Yo,
Yes.
cook up a big fucking meal.
Exactly. I would love to live there, bro, and like instead of going on all inclusive, you pull up
Just
to
go
my
down.
house.
Yeah.
That's the plan. That's the
Costa
goal.
Rica would be
Eventually.
I do Costa Rica. That'd be nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any island, bro, I think would be amazing.
Yeah, honestly, I looked at Dominican houses just because I was going on vacation to Dominican. Like I told you, if I was going to Mexico, if I was going to Colombia, like I would have looked at houses wherever I was going.
Yeah, just out of here, essentially.
Yeah, like
But yo,
exactly out of here, out of the leftist agenda.
one thing I want to say, you know, obviously, mans are getting married soon.
You're right.
Mans have almost been married for a year.
It's almost coming up. Yeah.
What's that year like? What how can you prep me, buddy?
How can I prep you? I would say just work together. Just work together through shit. And just understand that you're a team throughout anything that comes up.
Yeah.
You know, if there's an argument, which they happen, of course. I don't know. Try to be the bigger person. Don't be right. Who cares? You don't have to be right.
Yeah.
You know, just be. Just remember why you're married. I guess.
Okay.
Just remember why you're
real,
married.
bro.
You don't need to be
That's
right.
real.
It doesn't matter if you're right. You know.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter if you don't need to say sorry, but you end up saying, but you end up apologizing. Like, who the fuck cares? Like, you might as well. I would rather do that than like have tension in the house.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
That's crazy, yo. That year went quick, yo. Isn't it mad?
You know, it's wild. Just ever since like the last couple of years have just like I don't know. I remember we were saying earlier, like those 2 years went by, but like I feel like now us as adults and now we're seeing people are getting married, people are like getting careers, we see each other less.
Yeah,
all
bro.
this compounds to where like the whole year flies by. Like
It gets quicker and quicker.
Yeah, like Christmas wasn't that long ago, but it feels like it was yesterday.
yeah, the older we get, the faster it goes.
Yeah.
We're 2 years in already. Like I already been here for 2 years, past 2 years.
Yeah, exactly.
I remember moving in. I remember having no curtains here, no furniture. Like,
Yeah. I
Time
swear that's when
flies.
you proposed.
right here,
That
right in
was
this, right in
madness,
this.
yeah.
It's crazy.
It was day 2 actually. It was perfect timing. I think we moved here the 13th or the 12th. The 13th because the next day I proposed on Valentine's. We moved here the 13th. 14th it was proposal. I was here on one knee, bro.
That's wild.
No, but it's mad how like quick time goes. You know what I mean? Even like when you we're at that age where like you remember when you're a little kid and all of a sudden like the older people were like, oh, like I remember he's growing up so fast. Time flies. Like now we're at that age where we're kind of like doing
It's
that.
true.
Where we're like, wow, like time flies. It's like, really, yo? We're really saying that? You know what I mean?
Even too, it's funny. We were on vacation, and then when you realize, you're like, "Oh shit! It's a year since I like proposed." That was wild.
Oh,
That
That was like
It's already passed.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
proposed a year ago, like in February.
week ago,
A week ago, yeah, like latter part of February, like the 27th, 26th. I proposed a year ago, bro. Crazy.
That's wild.
I know. It's fucked, bro. We're in a simulation, bro.
It feels like it sometimes. It's
We're
like
shit in a
even
simulation.
too when you go to bed. Sometimes you wake up, you're like, "Is this really where I'm at in life, or like, is this like all real?" Like, have you ever like get that deja vu feeling where you're like, I've done this before?
Yeah, that's the weirdest feeling, bro, ever. Like the real deja vus. And I swear I just had one recently, but I hate it because you can never remember when you want to.
No.
Because it's one of those things that
It's
like,
only in the moment.
It's only when the simulation hits perfect
in the
time.
moment. Yeah, you're like,
When you
wait, I've experienced this same
Yeah.
feeling. Same
When both dimensions cross together, and you're like,
Yeah.
"Huh?"
Yeah, straight the fuck
That was,
up.
in Amsterdam, that's the one thing we were saying over and over. We'd be walking, and it felt like we were in a different time, like a different time. Like we were that same spot, but the next day was completely different feeling. Or like you'd see something that just didn't look normal to the last day. I don't know. It was really weird.
Yeah,
You guys live there?
I would 100%.
I would.
Europe?
I like
Did it feel Harry Potter vibes?
I just like the infrastructure. The infrastructure was sick. The traveling was pretty sick. Like it's even too. It's like taxes are really like that was one thing. Like taxes are heavy there.
Really?
But like, but you can see where the money goes. Like it's actually there. It's like, bro, there's like one thing we brought up is like, you know how like there's a lot of homeless here in London. Barely saw any. Like I think maybe like we saw one, maybe two in a full week of being there. And we were
Amsterdam?
and
That's
we
a
were,
big city.
and we were out
walking
active,
everywhere.
like walking everywhere, and no homeless people.
Bro, like we were doing like 21K a day walking.
I saw that. I saw you
Yeah.
had 30,000 steps
Yeah,
on your
literally.
shit.
Yeah. So
And
it's-
then like even like everyone was in shape. Everyone was in shape. There's I kid you not, bro. Not one person was overweight because they're walking everywhere or they're biking everywhere. Like and they're not into that like convenience culture that we have out here in the West. Like, you know what I mean? Like fast food and drive everywhere. Like the way everything's laid out, you got to get in a car or you're taking days to walk. Yeah. There, it's like everything's so close. Man, it's crazy. And like the thing I mentioned earlier, so multicultural. Like you wouldn't think racism is a thing.
Yeah, even too. It's like there's food for every type of food you could think of is there. It's like you want this, you want that, you want like everything, top to bottom. Yeah. It's just a little pricey because our dollar's useless.
Yeah.
Literally bro. Useless, bro. Like I remember I swapped $150 in one day and it was like $97.
You got robbed.
Madness, and I was like, what? And like you gotta remember, it's like stuff is still kind of pricey. Like you're gonna go eat still $15. It's like, but that $15 is $25 in our money. It's like,
see, and that's also why I want to go to Dominican or Colombia,
where dollars,
because your money triples there.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
The money triples, almost quadruples there. Like you're rich when you're
poor over
let's
here.
say you're earning. let's say you live in Dominican. Ideally, my ideal thing would be live in Dominican or whatever. Live in one of those places, earn in Canadian dollars, but be spending in Dominican pesos or Colombian pesos.
Yeah.
Your money, you're swimming in money, right? Like the cost of living there is a third.
Yeah.
Cost of everything is a third.
It's funny. I'll see this one trend on the internet, and it's like guys are going to those countries to find their wives because the women out there are the ones who like know. Yeah, what do you call
that's
it?
a passport bro.
Yeah, passport bros. Yeah. Would you be a passport bro? I mean, I guess I can't ask you. Like you're the only one I can ask. I'm sorry, puppy, but.
Well, you should, bro. Go to Colombia and go be with a shorty there and bring her here.
Nah.
I found my Colombian here. I don't need to do all that.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm choosing Colombian.
Whatever. Real funny.
I'm just kidding. I know we got some Colombian.
You know where you're at, exactly. You know where you're at. Baby.
No, I don't know. To be honest, passport, bro. I don't know, man. I don't really care. Level
You should go travel, bro. Go travel. Go by yourself.
I wouldn't mind. It's not that bad.
Like, go by yourself. Go to a hostel and just do what.
It's cool. Me and Havel did it when we were in Alberta in a hostel, and it was actually pretty sick. Like if you're a social enough person,
imagine a hostel in South America.
It'd be fun. Because you just
Brazil, Argentina. That'd be dope.
I don't know about Brazil. That'd be sick, but like
Argentina.
Yeah, maybe we could try it out. I don't know. We'll see. I want to go back to Europe before it goes back down south again.
Really?
Europe is
different, bro.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm not with the planes though. Like I was looking out the window and I'm just like, this fucking wing's about to snap. Like, you know what I mean? Like straight up, I was just looking. I was just getting worried.
You can't do that
because it was shaking.
Bro, literally, you seeing it. These are big ass planes. So like these wings
were
are
in like the what do you call Airbuses? Were you in an Airbus? Like
it's like
like four seats in the middle, 3 on the side.
So Airbus,
big ones.
Yeah, big
ones,
bro. Like even to the food was pretty good, decent.
And you're flying over the ocean for like just 4 hours straight over just water. So like it's just weird.
Do you see the map? Could you see the map where your plane was?
Yeah. I saw the map.
I don't like that.
Man, we ended up watching a bunch of movies too. Like that was the nice part. Like you're just watching movies the whole time.
I was just playing chess.
Yeah?
Literally on my phone, but I love chess. Yeah, I love chess.
So you're a chess man. Saying Tate.
Honestly, like you. Bro, it was literally as a kid. It was one thing my dad taught all my brothers. It was weird.
How to play chess?
Yeah. I remember just sitting there. My dad would just be like, and he'd teach us, and then like I just like chess became hype again all of a sudden. Like I used to be in like chess little tournaments in elementary school and shit.
Okay.
Yeah, and then it became hype again. So I'm like, okay, I gotta level up because I know the mans are gonna be practicing and I can't lose. I like
chess. Chess is fun. Chess is really fun. Same thing. We used to do it in elementary school all the time.
Do you ever watch Queen's Gambit?
No, I haven't.
That apparently that's what revived.
Yeah, it's like it involved chess and
a chess show.
The female girl,
like
right?
the best female chess. I don't know if it's fiction or not. But yeah.
No,
that's a sick show.
Chess is it's like it's supposed to, I guess it used to be like the most like smartest game, but then once a computer actually can beat any human, it's like fuck, like is it really that hard of a game?
Right.
You know what I mean? Like
it's
weird. But computers can do everything nowadays.
Well, yeah, I mean it should be human versus human.
But that's the thing though, it's like the computer literally can run every situation through its mind. Like what humans really like, some cute humans can. Those are the best chess players, but then that's the division right there. It's like every computer can do it versus only some humans can. So that's where you'll see like
Magnus Carlsen though.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
That
That
guy's
guy. I'm pretty sure there's
crazy.
videos of him beating a computer.
Yeah, that guy would be blindfolded playing 5 games at a time, being like, "Hey, this to 7, like, and he would win all those games.
And like 5 games at a time
Yeah.
and shit.
Yeah, because he studies it. Like at that
Yeah.
point, like you know every single move, you know the point of it, you know 3 moves ahead, 4 moves ahead.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, no, we've been kicking it for a while. How long has it been, Brendan?
A little over an
A little over an hour.
hour. Just over
Not
an
bad.
hour.
Yeah. What should we wrap it up there? Wrap it up there, or do you? What
Any
do you got on your
closing
chest,
points?
puppy?
Anything you want?
Anything else you want to
No,
get off
no,
your
I'm
chest?
good. I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah?
I'm
Yeah?
good. I'm good.
There's
Yes.
nothing
Thank
you
you guys
wanna
for
say to
coming.
the
Thank you
world?
guys for having me.
Of course, you're always welcome, bro.
No, I
There's
appreciate
nothing.
it. This
There's
was
no
super,
spite.
Yeah, bro, you're natural on the mic, yo.
super last minute. You think so?
What the
Yeah,
hell?
I get a little nervous. I get a little nervous.
No, you're natural on the mic, bro. You yeah. A man like Sergio on the mic.
Myself. Huh?
A man like Sergio on the mic is a natural thing.
I appreciate it. Oh,
Oh,
Ooh.
here's
the hounds.
okay.
Release the
let's wrap
hounds.
it up.
Let's wrap it up then. All right.
Yes,
All
yes,
right.
the dogs
Thanks
are
for everyone who I guess has watched throughout.
And
Make
made
sure
it
you
this
like,
far.
comment, and subscribe.
And yeah, peace.
Peace.